Everyone, come and see the greatest thing on your TV. Learning new and exciting stuff, making homework not so tough. Move your feet and shake your bones. Have some fun in the KnowZone. KnowZone, KnowZone. Have some fun in the KnowZone. Yay!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the KnowZone, the place where we have fun while we're learning. I'm Charlie.
Hello, everybody. My name is Wanja.
Marara? Where's Marara?
I don't know.
Marara?
Marara.
Hello, Marara.
Sorry. I was looking for my doll.
Huh? Doll?
What?
Yes, boys love dolls too.
No, we don't.
Oh, don't you listen to him. Huh? Just stay here.
All right, then. Dolls or no dolls, we have a fun-packed show lined up for you. First up, though, let's go to the Chilla Zone and meet our studio guest this week. Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Great. Now, why don't we say a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home?
Hello, everyone.
Now, we are very happy to have you here with us today. But before we go on, let's tell everyone who is watching us at home what the KnowZone buzzwords are.
Hold on. I know what the KnowZone buzzwords are all about today. They're all about playthings, like my doll.
Yeah, right, Marara. Anyway, why don't we get back to the buzzwords? What are they?
Color, paint, toy cut, length, width.
Now, we'll be asking you to listen out for these buzzwords throughout the show because they're very important.
That's right. But for now, why don't we go to Makutano and see what our friends, the Junction Juniors, are doing?
I wonder what they're up to today.
Only one way to find out.
Junction Juniors.
Who wants to play shake? If Amishu had not gone to her grandmother's place, she would have sided with me. Me, I want to play hide and seek.
Well, she's in so. The telecolumn says that 1 Junction Junior wants to play hide and seek and 3 want to play shake. Password.
Wheel.
Spell it.
W-H-E-E-L.
Yay!
Whose can of paint is this?
Mine.
How could you afford a can of paint?
Hey, isn't paint expensive? A friend of my dad was left with a lot of paint from some work he had done. And so, he allowed me to take one.
Wow, what color is it?
It's my favorite color, brick red.
What are you going to do with it?
I am not sure yet, but I would like to do something fun with it.
Password.
Wheel.
Spell it.
W-H-E-E-L.
Yay!
Maybe we could build something, then paint it. Or...
We could also paint the hideout.
Hey, Leleti, why do you look so sad?
My mom said we have to move house, and I don't want to move. We don't even have enough money to afford a van.
When are you moving?
This weekend. My mom is so worried about the van.
How can we help?
There's nothing you can do to help.
maybe there's something I can do.
What?
I can paint your house. I've got some paint.
I don't think that's enough paint for a whole house.
But what will I do with the paint?
If you really want to do something, we could help Leleti's mom.
I've got it. We will build a toy cat.
A toy cat? I don't know. Do you really think there's enough time? And will we be able to build it?
Let's just try. We are capable of anything. And besides, it will help Leleti carry some of her things.
That's a good idea, and I think you should get started immediately. Bakari, I think you should run this project.
Okay, then we will paint it with my paint. But first, I think we need someone to design the cat.
Oh, I'll design it.
Then we need someone to collect the wood to build the cat.
I'll go get wood. Leleti and I know where to get wood.
I'll get the wheels.
I'll get glue.
Everyone, let's get started.
Start with the cat. It will be the best cat. We'll have headlights and a horn. This cat is going to be perfect. These are just the wheels I need.
Do you think this will be good enough? What about this one? How many sides do you think this cat will have?
I think it will have 4 sides.
I wonder what they're up to this time. Maybe they're collecting wood for the bonfire.
Ah, you don't know what you're talking about. I know them. It must be something big. I want to find out.
Let's follow them.
Did you hear that?
No, it could be an animal.
Stop it!
Leave us alone!
Why should we? You don't own this land.
Huh. I must say, my design is a work of a genius, huh?
Wow, it's really nice. And it will even look nicer when we paint it with my favorite color.
What is wrong with those ones?
Hey, guys, what's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Mamas and Fred are just trying to scare her.
Ah, those guys have nothing better to do than bully children. Anyway, let's get started. I have a ruler we can measure wood with. James can handle the rest.
Yay!
Wow, finally!
Ta-da!
Wow! Yes! I must say, we are geniuses. It's like
Look at a piece of art. Yeah, I've never seen anything so beautiful.
I'm so proud of us. We could do this for a living, even start a toy cat company.
I wish Amisha was here to see this.
Don't worry, it will still be here by the time she gets back from her trip. It's so nice. Thanks, Bakari, for the paint. I love the color.
And the design.
He's the greatest. You get it, James.
Let's race it.
Yeah, I want to see how fast it goes. No way. First of all, it's getting late and you need to get a safe place to keep it.
Oh man, I would have beaten James.
There's no way you'd have beaten. Hello? Focus on getting a safe place to keep it.
Yeah, Brian, since you have a backyard, you can take it home for the night.
Okay.
And Brian, no racing.
Oh man, no racing.
Hey, but
I must say, we have done a great job. It goes to show that if we put our minds to hard work, anything is possible. Come on.
Go, Junction Juniors!
Yay!
the math test today was so easy, eh?
Hey, you always say that about all maths tests.
Where's Brian? We are moving tomorrow and I need to put all my stuff in the cart.
I'm sure he played with it a little and is on his way here.
So, Leleti, what are you going to put in the cart?
I decided I'm going to put some of my clothes, and if there's any space, I'll put some of my school stuff. I just wish Brian would get here faster.
Password! Will.
Spell it!
W-H-E-E-L.
Yay!
We have a huge problem. The cat was stolen.
What? And we're moving tomorrow.
No guessing who stole it.
Yeah, let's go get them.
There they are. Catch them.
Hey, give us back our cat now.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. But you didn't find it. You stole it. It's ours now. Got it. I have a challenge for you. Whoever can push the cart with the most people in it for the longest distance wins the cart.
Yes. That's not fair. It's our cat. Why do you have to win it back?
The choice is yours. Either way, it's ours.
Yes.
Fine. We accept your challenge.
Then pick someone.
They'll probably pick Babu. He's the strongest.
Okay, I'll do it.
Is this a joke?
Why? Are you scared?
Ha! Easy come and easy. You're a girl.
Obvious.
Ha! Beat that.
Leleti!
Push that.
She can't. But still, leleti.
She's strong, eh? Keep quiet.
My mom made these mandazis to thank us for making the cut. She said it made the moving much more easier.
These mandazis are really nice.
I'm so glad we could help. Playing with the cat will really be fun. I've got it. How about we play with the cat when we're done eating?
That's a great idea, James.
Come on.
Junction Juniors forever!
Wow, the Junction Juniors are so creative. Did you all enjoy that?
Yes, we did.
Good. Now, did you hear any of the buzzwords?
Yes, I heard the word color. Bakari's favorite color is brick red.
Very good.
I heard the word toy cat. The Junction Juniors decided to make one for Leleti.
Excellent.
That's right. Tell me, what else did you learn? Come out.
I learned that it is good to work together to help others.
Very good.
Yes, and that's very true. And if we work together, it can take less time to get a job done, right?
Well, I guess you all know what that sound means.
It's time for Cool Words.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cool Words. Are you all ready to learn?
Yes!
Good. Now, let's look at these words and read them out together. Bright.
Soft, quick, sad, clever.
Very good. Now, what do we call these words? Yes, Juliet?
Adjective.
That's correct. They are called adjectives. And we all know what adjectives are, don't we?
Yes!
Oh, yes, Teacher Pendo. Adjectives are words that describe nouns.
Very good. Now, if we added ly to the end of each word, we would have 5 new words. What are the 5 new words?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
Bright becomes brightly.
Very good. Yes, Kamal?
Soft becomes softly.
Yes, Lynette?
Quick becomes quickly.
Batista?
Sad, sadly.
Very good. And the last one?
Yeah, Teacher
Yes,
Pendo.
Marara?
Clever becomes cleverly.
Well done. And do you all remember what we call these words?
Adverbs.
Very good. And what does an adverb do in a sentence, Marara?
Well, it tells us more about a verb.
Another point to note is that simple adverbs are divided into different groups. And today we are going to look at one of these groups. I'd like you to give me adverbs ending in ly, which would fit into these sentences. Here is the first sentence. The teacher spoke to the pupil. Yes, Tumiziri?
Kindly.
Very good. The teacher spoke kindly to the pupil. The next sentence, my friend likes to laugh.
Oh, I know that one, Teacher
Yes,
Pena.
Marara?
My friend likes to laugh loudly.
Very good. Here's another one. The boy ran out of the house. Yes, Monica?
Quickly.
Excellent. Here's the last sentence. We had to talk because the baby was asleep. Yes, Juliet?
Quietly.
Very good. We had to talk quietly because the baby was asleep. Now, well done, all of you. All the adverbs we have used today tell us how an action was done. Spoke kindly, laugh loudly, ran quickly, talk quietly. Adverbs like this show us how something is done. These are called adverbs of manner. They answer the question, how. Now, can you give me some other examples? They don't have to end in ly. Yes, Monica?
The boy behaved badly towards the teacher.
Very good. Someone else?
Me, Teacher Pena.
Yes, Marara?
The lion ran fast to catch the gazelle.
Very good. Someone else? Yes, Lynette?
He did well in his examinations.
Very good. Someone else? Yes, Batitsa?
He read the question carefully.
Well done, all of you. Notice that the adverbs in Marara and Lynette's sentence, the adverbs fast and well, do not end in ly. Now, we are going to play the adverb game. Are you excited?
Yes!
Good. Marara, could you please give us the rules?
Yes, but before I give you the rules, you can also play at home. Now, one person has to leave the room, and the rest of us have to choose an adverb of manner. When the person comes back, they have to work out what task we are acting out with the adverb of manner we have chosen.
Good. Now, who will leave the room?
Me.
Okay. Off you go. Now, decide quickly what you are going to do and how you are going to do it. Well, I hope you're going to play along at home. Are you all ready?
Yes!
Excellent. Marara?
Oh, yeah.
Who are you going to choose first?
Tumizere. Oh, I know. Brushing teeth quickly.
Very good. Who are you going to pick next?
Batista.
Once upon a time, they lived a lion called Malala.
Oh, I know. Read loudly.
Well done. Who are you going to choose next?
Lynette. Oh, I know that one. Clapping quietly.
Yes!
Well done, all of you. Well, I hope you had fun with us at home. Remember, an adverb of manner answers the question, how.
Right now, I can't wait to find out where my Speedy is taking us today.
Let's all find out together in...
Out there!
Somewhere in the middle of one of the greatest dumping sites here in Kenya lies a place of hope for lots of children who are less fortunate in the society. BOMA Rescue Center is one place that has given life to orphans, children from poor backgrounds, and even kids who have nowhere to call a home. Are you curious? Me too! Come with me, let's visit this wonderful place. The center is located just next to Korogocho slums in Nairobi. And due to the poverty levels here, most kids seek refuge in this center. My friend Mrs. Atula tells me, although today most of the kids are in school and other homes, this place hosts over 100 children. Although they don't have boarding facilities, the center is a very important place for kids. It is from here that they know by good luck they will get someone to sponsor them for the most basic needs like education, food, shelter, or even clothes. Sometimes, using local materials like wood, wires and papers, they make toys and dolls that they use to play most of the time they are here. But it's not as easy as it seems. I am told for the wheels to fit into the cart perfectly on both sides, one has to measure the right width and length.
Kwa tunaisukuma. Ndio yako ifike mbali zaidi.
Woo! This reminds me of the days I was growing up. Some of the kids here are talented and have learned to express themselves in different ways. Look, they are so flexible. Since the center started in the year 1996, it has successfully managed to send over 200 children to different places. Some have been sent to rehabilitation centers, others in boarding schools or even to well-wishers' home for basic care. Let me try it out.
It's my time, I'm coming!
Ouch! Children, please don't try this at home because it really hurts. Most of the kids here have no idea what tomorrow holds for them, but they are all lovely people and can't resist the joy brought by the caring team here. It's every child's right to have a home, education and clothes. But for most of them here, their homes are like a mirror that reflects a dark side of life, and this center is their only sign of hope for a brighter future. I would have loved to spend more time with these lovely children, but sadly, it's now time for me to say bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow! It's great to see the important role that BOMA Rescue Center is playing in the lives of those children.
Yes, I'm definitely glad to see that they're making such a big difference.
Oh, yes, and that chorus really looked exciting. Those children are very creative.
You're right, Marara. Now, it's time for you to get creative with numbers and get a chance to practice your math.
That's right, because now it's time for...
Number Run!
Now, this is a game that we invented so that we could help Marara with his math.
Oh, yes, and I need as much help as I can get.
Now, the game is very simple. On the blackboard, there are 3 sums. Now, just like this example sum right here, there's a little something missing. All our number runners have to do is solve the sum and come and find the solution right here in the number pit. Now, we didn't want to make it too easy, so they have to find the solution from among all these numbers here. Now, once you find that solution, like so, you go back to the blackboard.
When you get here to the board, you need to make sure you put your number in the correct position, like that, where the question mark is. Now, runners, make sure you don't get your numbers mixed up, because the moment this number is on the board, it's stuck, meaning you cannot change it.
That's right. Now, once you've solved the sum, it's time for you to run across to your teammates and tag in the person to do the next sum, like this.
There is a catch. You have 3 sums to solve in just 45 seconds. So, we all need to cheer our number runners with the correct answer. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Very good.
Excellent. But you must remember that with number run, speed is everything. So if you do manage to solve the 3 sums within the 45 seconds, Marara has some lovely maths books that he will let you take back to your school. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Are you ready to play number run?
Yes.
Excellent.
Very good. Let's have our number runner, number 1. Tumize?
All right.
Very good.
Let's put 45 seconds on the clock and reveal the first sum.
24 divided by 6 is what? Go. Help me with the right answer. Help me with the right answer. It's there. Very good. You sure that's your final answer? Tag in the next person. 40 plus what is 62? Go. Help me with the right answer. Help me with the right answer. It's there. It's there.
22, it's right next to you. Right there. Look down. 22.
What's the answer?
There. there, right in front of you, right in front of you.
Jared is there. Tell her the answer again.
22.
Look for it. 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 What's the answer?
Time is up. Time is up. It's all right. Come on back. Come on back.
All right, then. Let's look at what you did. We'll go through this together, step by step. On to the first sum. We asked you 24 divided by 6 is what? You gave 4. Is 4 the correct answer?
Yes.
Very good. 4 is the correct answer. On to the second sum. We had asked you 40 plus what is 62. What would have been the correct answer?
22.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. 22 would have been the correct answer. Let's put it together. On to the third sum. Let's reveal it. The question was, what multiplied by 12 is 60? What would have been the answer?
5.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very good. 5 would have been the answer. Let's put it there. And you might just manage to do one sum out of 3. And even though you didn't complete all of them, well done. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Yeah. Oh, it's unfortunate you ran out of time. You'd have gotten all of them right. But don't worry, you're still winners because you have helped me with my maths homework.
Did you have fun playing number run?
Yes.
Good.
You don't go anywhere because we will be right back for another half hour of fun and learning right here on the KnowZone. Don't move. So why don't you tell us what this week's KnowZone buzzwords are?
Color. Paint. Toy cut. Length. Width.
Excellent. Now, for you at home, we hope that you wrote down all of the buzzwords because they will be appearing throughout today's episode.
Marara, tell us, which animal are we visiting today in the Wild Zone?
Well, we will learn about Africa's smallest carnivore.
Huh?
Do you know which animal that is?
No. Well, let's all go and find out together in the Wild Zone.
Hello, KnowZone Rangers. I hope you're ready for another exciting learning adventure here on Wild Zone. Can you see that eagle flying round and round? He is looking for something to eat. I wonder what he has spotted on the ground. Aha! It's a little dwarf mongoose. I hope he's not going to catch him because today I want to tell you all about this cute little animal, the dwarf mongoose. The dwarf mongoose is the smallest African carnivore. It is only about 8 to 12 inches long. That's smaller than your drawing ruler. It also weighs less than 1 kilogram. The dwarf mongoose is very fast and active. Even though the dwarf mongoose has small eyes, it has extremely good eyesight and can spot animals high up in the air and on the ground. Dwarf mongooses also stand on their hind legs when looking out for danger, so it is able to spot danger from afar. So we don't have to worry about that eagle up there, do we? The dwarf mongoose is very, very brave and is not even afraid of animals like snakes like this one. The dwarf mongoose eats small animals and insects like rats, lizards, birds, beetles, grasshoppers, termites, spiders, small snakes, and scorpions. Dwarf mongoose live in groups of 5 to 16. In their packs, mongooses share their work of protecting one another. There are nanny mongooses and guard mongooses. Interesting! Each pack of dwarf mongooses has a female leader. The queen mongoose is the only one who has babies in the pack. Mongooses have no permanent homes, but they dig several holes in one area where they stay. The hole the mongoose digs is called a den. Let's go a little closer to this den and see what's inside. Oh! It's a group of newborn baby mongooses. Let's keep our voices down, Rangers. We don't want to scare them. The queen mongoose can have 5 babies at once. The baby dwarf mongoose isn't taken care of by its mother only. All the female mongooses in the park help take care of the babies, guard them, and protect them from predators. They are able to come out of the den on their own at around 3 weeks old. Before they are 3 weeks old, Their mothers and nannies carry them out using their mouths. That's it, baby mongoose. Come out, don't be afraid. The babies stop taking milk from their mother when they are 6 months old. Dwarf mongooses don't have toys to play with, but you know what? They play a lot with each other. Just like you and me, the dwarf mongoose work and play during the day and sleep at night. Let's all say goodbye to the dwarf mongooses. Goodbye.
Wow, that was amazing. I had never heard of the dwarf mongoose before.
Me neither. But now I know a lot about it. Do you?
Yes! Yes, and I'll be more careful when walking in my kingdom. I could accidentally step on one.
I'm sure we all know what that sound means. It's time for...
Hot Numbers!
Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Numbers. Today we are going to learn how to collect information and represent it in a table. Now if you want to join in at home, you will need a pen and paper. Now I want to find out some more about your families, and to do that I need to collect some information. Now I want to check that I have your family names. So,
Santos.
Mokuria. Karaoke. Kibumwana.
Ndongo.
Yes.
Hassan. Moses.
Uamungu. Marara, you're very quiet. Don't you have a surname?
Oh, I do.
Okay, please give it to me so we can confirm that it's in our table.
Simba.
Very good. Now, I had already recorded your names in this table. It's important to title your columns as I've done: family names and number of children. Now, I want you to give me the number of children you are in your family. Let's start with Batista.
7.
7.
5.
5.
7.
7.
7.
7.
6.
6.
5.
5.
3.
3.
5.
5. And what about you, Marara?
Oh, 9.
9. As you can see, I have been able to collect the information I needed. At a glance, we can see that Simba's family has the most number of children, while Moses' family has the least number of children. We can also see the number of children that the rest of the families have. Now let's collect some more information using another table. Now in front of you are some tape measures. I'd like you to measure the length of your forearm from your elbow to the tip of your middle finger. Now record your measurements in centimeters. If you have your pen and paper at home, why don't you record the results with me? Now, I want you to give me your measurements, and I'll write them down in this table. So, Lynette, what is the length of your forearm?
42 centimeters.
Very good, 42 centimeters. Anyone else who had 42 centimeters? No. Okay, so one pupil had 42 centimeters. Who's next? Yes, Batitsa?
40 centimeters.
40 centimeters. Anyone else who had 40 centimeters? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pupils had 40 centimeters. Next. Yes, Monica?
36 centimeters.
Anyone else who had 36 centimeters? So it's 1 and 2.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Oh, you too, Marara?
I had 36 centimeters.
Okay, so 3 pupils had 36 centimeters. And next, yes, Tumizire?
33 centimeters.
33 centimeters. Now I have all your results. As you can see, I have added an extra column which I have used to record your results using what we call tally marks. Looking at the table, we can easily see 3 tally marks means that 3 pupils have the same length of forearm. Is everything clear so far?
Yes.
Good. Then let's try it with another table. I visited a school last week and I found out the number of animals the class 4 pupils had at home. Now, I have already collected some information and I want you to put down the information in these tables using tally marks. So these were my results. 5 dogs, 3 cats, 1 goat, 7 pigs, and 10 chickens. If your number gets to 5, you should draw a line across the 4 sticks you already have. When we use tally marks, we count in groups of 5s. Have you all finished?
Yes.
Well done, everyone. I hope you at home ended up with this result. Now you can use this kind of table and tally marks to record information about anything around you. For example, you can record the number of trees and the different type of trees you have in your area.
Thank you very much, Teacher Pendo. I like finding out about things, and now I have learned a very useful way of organizing the information I have collected.
That's good to hear, Marara. I can see you've been listening. Let's join Auntie Sana, who's going to show us how to make a colorful dance outfit on AdZone.
This is Auntie Sana, and see, I have something really pretty on my hand. See, it almost looks like a peacock. Well, the question is, how did I make this? Well, first of all, I had a lot of pieces of cloth that were just scrap. Nobody was using them. So I just thought, okay, maybe I can do something with these. So I took these, all of them. So if you have old rags at home or old pieces of cloth that nobody's using, you can just take them and make them into a big pile, and I'll show you how to make something pretty. All you need is a pair of scissors. And of course, children, you're going to have to be really careful when you're using scissors because they can be pretty dangerous. So just make sure you're careful. And all I did is just cut this into strips. So you can decide whatever length you want and just make strips that look like this. Okay, there are some that I had made before. All of these, so I'm just going to use this to show you how to make one. Okay, so first, you need to take one of the strips to use it as the inside part of the bracelet. So this is the part that I'm going to be tying onto my hand. Okay, so I take this and I'm just going to tie these strips onto it. So just take your time and just tie as many strips as you want. There's no limit, there's no number, it's just whatever makes you happy. It's nice if the cloths are colorful because then it'll be a more colorful ribbon. If you want something plain, just don't mix too many colors. So it's up to you. Okay, so I think this is just about enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim them so they're all the same size, but you don't have to. You can leave it or you can trim it, but I am going to trim mine. Okay, so there I have it. It's just about all of them the same size, and I think that's enough colors. It feels pretty to me, so if I was able to tie it, I will tie it later. I will just tie it around here so that it would be pretty and long, so that when I'm dancing, then I would have both of them. Well, kids, see, I had one for my hand. This is the one that I made with you that goes on here, and I have one that's a skirt. So now if I had a dance that I wanted to do, all I have to do is just shake a bit, and I have a dance skirt. So thank you for joining us. I hope you'll take all the rugs that you have at home and make something pretty. That's all for this episode. Goodbye.
Very colorful. I think I'm going to make a unique outfit of my own.
Yes. And I'm going to make a hat from the materials I have at home.
Definitely. Auntie Sana does not let anything go to waste, and we're not going to waste a second either.
That's right. Now, it's time for something a little different. It's time for our spectacular spelling competition. Spell it. Animal, tractor, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work. Welcome to Spell It. Kamau, Kibu, and Lynette. You're about to step out of the shadows and into the light. You will compete for the top prize of the KnowZone Spelling Champion. If you win, you will go home with one of these lovely dictionaries.
Now, each contender has just 30 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. If you want to hear the word again, just say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Each word is worth 1 point. Are the rules clear?
Yes. Kamau, you're up first. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Kamau, your 30 seconds start now.
Skip.
SKIP.
Doll.
DOLL.
Lesson.
LESSON.
Length.
LENGTH.
Handle.
HANDLE.
Friend.
FRIEND.
Drawing.
DRAWING.
Manage.
MANAGE.
Instrument.
INSTRUMENT.
Enjoyment.
ENGOU.
Time is up. Well done. Kibu, you're up next. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Kibu, your 30 seconds start now.
Ride.
RIDE.
Paint.
PAINT.
Wheel.
WHEEL.
Width.
WIDTH.
Activity.
ACTIVITEIES.
Poverty.
POVITY.
Measure. Time is up. Well done. Lynette, please take your place on the spelling zone.
Lynette, your 30 seconds start now.
Make.
MAKE.
Wood.
WOOD.
Curry.
CARRY.
Height.
HEIGHT.
Color.
COROUR.
Children.
CHILDREL.
Material.
MATERO.
Resolve.
Repeat.
Resolve.
Time's up.
Time is up.
Well done, Lynette.
Well done.
Well, after that round of Spell It, I think we can skip straight to the results. So with a total of 4 points, in third place, we have Kibu. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good. Well done.
Well done. Now, in second place, with a total of 6 points, we have Lynette, which means our winner today with a total of 9 points is Kamau. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good.
Well done, Kamau. Here's your dictionary. You are today's KnowZone Spelling Champion. Show everyone at home your dictionary. Let's give him another round of applause.
Good. Well done. And for the two of you, Kibu and Lynette, you go home with one of these lovely dictionaries. Congratulations to all of you because you spelled very many words correctly.
That's right. Congratulations to you both. You have all done very, very well. But now it's time for us to take a break, especially after that exciting round of Spell It. So why don't we all sit back, relax, and enjoy another exciting edition of African Tale.
everyone. Today I'm going to read you a very special story about sharing. Don't forget to listen to this week's buzzwords. Once, there was a little girl named Mumbi who loved to play, but Mumbi didn't have any toys. One afternoon, her friend Shiko brought a skipping rope. Mumbi went to Shiko and asked, "Can we share your skipping rope?" But Shiko said, "I don't want to share. You should bring your own toy instead of borrowing." So Mumbi went to her other friend and asked him politely, "Joe, can we play together?" Joe replied, "I'm sorry, Mumbi, but I'm playing with Bob and we don't have enough marbles." Mumbi walked away sadly. She saw Jennifer playing hopscotch alone. Jennifer was a tall, big girl that many children were afraid of. But Mumbi really wanted to play with someone. So Mumbi went to Jennifer and asked in a slightly trembling voice, "Can I play hopscotch with you, Jennifer?" Now Mumbi had heard stories about Jennifer. Her friends said her parents were giants that ate elephants. Jennifer turned around to Mumbi to talk, but since Mumbi was so frightened, Mumbi thought she saw an elephant trunk on Jennifer's face. So Mumbi screamed and ran away. That night at home, Mumbi was anxious. She didn't have a chance to play. So Mumbi went into her parents' bedroom and saw all of her mom's beautiful necklaces. So Mumbi put on all of her mom's necklaces and pretended to be a princess. But suddenly, her mother walked in and saw Mumbi wearing all her necklaces. Mumbi's mom took all of her necklaces and said, "My necklaces are not toys." Mumbi left the room, and as Mumbi strolled around the house, she saw her sister's room. She saw all her sister's beautiful dresses. So Mumbi tried on one beautiful dress that was her favorite color, yellow. Mumbi danced around the room happily. But suddenly, her sister entered the room and saw Mumbi. "Mumbi, that is my favorite dress, and it's not a toy." So Mumbi returned the dress. "Aunt Wangoi is coming tonight, and she has a very special gift," Mumbi's sister said. "She has magical powers." Mumbi was excited, so she ran outside and waited for her aunt. As Mumbi waited, she saw from afar a figure in the sky. Mumbi started to get scared, but as the figure came closer and closer, she saw it was her Aunt Wangoi. Mumbi became excited and ran to her aunt and gave her a big hug. "You're growing up so fast, Mumbi. The last time I saw you, you were a tiny little girl who loved to play," her aunt said. "I still love to play, Aunt Wangoi," Mumbi said, looking sad. "Mumbi, why are you sad?" asked the auntie. "I don't have any toys to play with, and my friends won't share their toys with me," Mumbi replied. Aunt Wangoi smiled and looked at Mumbi. "Do you see this big bag?" her aunt said and showed Mumbi a big yellow bag with flowers on it. Mumbi was excited. "What type of toy do you want?" her aunt asked. "My favorite toy is a doll. I always wanted a doll," Mumbi replied. So Aunt Wangoi searched through the bag and found a beautiful doll made of wood with braided hair, just like Mumbi's. "Is this the type of doll you want?" her aunt asked. Mumbi, in excitement, wanted to grab the doll, but her aunt made it disappear. "Yes, it is the doll I want. Give it to me," Mumbi said. "Now, Mumbi, what is the magic word?" Aunt Wangoi asked. Please, may I have the doll, Aunt Wangoi?" Mumbi responded. "Very good, Mumbi. Always use please when you want something. This doll is a special doll. The child that has it has to be kind, thoughtful, and thankful," her aunt said. So Mumbi thought, "I think I am. Though I did wear my mom's necklaces when I knew I shouldn't have. And, well, I wore my sister's dress when I knew to make her sad. What should I do, Auntie?" Mumbi wondered. "Well, Mumbi, With this doll, you will have the power to be kind, thoughtful, and thankful. Her aunt said. So, what will you do when I give you this doll? Her aunt asked. I will share it with all my friends, Mumbi replied cheerfully. Aunt Wangoi smiled and handed Mumbi the doll. The next day, after school, Mumbi showed off her doll. Her friend Shiko really wanted to play with it. Mumbi, let me play with your doll, Shiko said. Just then, Mumbi saw Jennifer playing hopscotch alone. I'll let you play with my doll later, but first, I want to play with Jennifer because she always plays alone. Shiko laughed and said, What? You can't play with her? She'll probably eat you or stomp on you. She is a giant. Mumbi ignored Shiko and went to Jennifer and said, Jennifer, do you want to play with my doll? It's magical. Jennifer smiled and said, I really like to. Thank you. That is very kind of you. So Jennifer and Mumbi played that afternoon with her magical doll. The end. What a wonderful story. Did you hear any of the buzzwords? I'm sure you did. Well, that's all we had time for. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, I wish I had a magical doll too.
Okay, Mara, we know that you like playing with dolls.
Yes, I do. And when I'm not on the KnowZone, I am taking my doll around in my toy cart.
That's great, Mara. Now, did you all enjoy this edition of African Tales?
Yes! Excellent. Now, I hope you have all learned the importance of sharing. And as for our guests, thank you so much for helping us with the show this week.
Yes. Well, it's sad that we have to say goodbye now. But be sure to tune in for another episode of the KnowZone.
Until then, let's say goodbye.
Bye!